What's good, y'all? Bay here, back again. Big Areola energy. So today we finna talk about anti-blackness. Um, but I'm gonna take a side note and I'm just gonna talk about the word nigger, like hard ER, and how people are becoming really fucking flippant about it and about using it. And I just want to say it's been a while since I've just clocked somebody. And like it's been a good 7, 8 years, and I'm ready. I'm ready to knuck and buck because people here in my school are bold. I've had it said to me like 4 times, but they was in a group, so then they too pussy to really say it in my face. Now they writing on campus and shit. Now they putting it in movies when it's not like about slavery or nothing, and I'm like, okay. And like no, so I was literally at the movie theater yesterday, and I was watching Widows. Plug, you should go see it. 10 out of 10, would recommend. Whirlwind from beginning to end. And this like old white man in the movie said nigger, and like an old white man behind me coughed, and I was like, sir, why are you coughing? Because there's two black females sitting in front of you, or you don't you just used the word a couple days ago, a couple minutes ago. I don't understand, but whatever. Anyways, back to your regularly scheduled program. So anti-blackness. It exists in all fucking races, even within the black community. And I just wanted to bring it up because I feel like especially in everything that's happening right now all over the world, like there's so much anti-blackness and it's like everyone's like shoving it under a rug. And so I guess like my premier what first example, I don't fucking know, y'all know what the hell I meant. Anyway, like my first example is talking about movies, I guess. A lot of these like movies with black actors are coming out, and I feel like nobody's going to go see them. And that's not only the audience's fault, but it's also from like a producer's fault because no one's trying to promote all these black movies. Racism. Which is like I don't know. I don't even know because high key, the black community isn't really attended to in the media. Because if you think about it, even what was that little Shea Moisture commercial that they did back like a little while ago, and Shea Moisture is like usually for black people, and even then they had like some white people in the little commercial, and I'm like, okay, well now you're trying to broaden your horizons, but whatever. Twitter, another example, how now they doing blackface. Basically, they're bringing blackface back. Got little white girls on Instagram and Twitter masquerading as black women. I just really want to know how you get your hair to be curly like that. Because if you could teach me, maybe we could just set it up, because that takes time and dedication. Like you didn't just wake up and walk out the house like that. You planned for your hair to look that nappy, but it isn't really nappy. My roommate crying the other day. She sent me this that was not video, but it was like a picture of this Asian man who deliberately got his hair like curled into like 4C like naps, and I was like, you went to a salon and you paid money for that shit? All I gotta do was put some water in my hair and that comes out. And you pay money. And he wasn't paying no $20. No. This man had to at least pay $50, $60 to get naps in his hair. But that's the tea, sis. Another premium example. I think premium is the word I'm going for. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna stop using that shit anyway. Another example is Gina Rodriguez. I don't know what the fuck she on. Cause black people was watching Jane the Virgin. So I don't know why she's trying to comfort her audience. But anyways. Sis, we had you, okay? We was good. And now you talking really out the booty hole. And what was that little interview she did with the white lady from Grey's Anatomy? I think that's the little show she does. Gabrielle Union. What's the other little white girl was there? Emma Roberts. Okay? And they was doing a little interview, and it was like one woman, like it was like about actresses. And so she go have the nerve to say black women get paid more than Asian women, and Asian women get paid more than Latino women. I want y'all to Google for me how much Sofia Vergara makes. This bitch makes coin. Okay? So you telling me that Taraji P. Henson is making more than Sofia Vergara? I know that's a goddamn lie. Okay? So Gina Rodriguez is really out here perpetuating the stereotype in this like cycle that black women somehow have it better. Like, if she would have said just POC women and kept it at that, get paid less than white women, we would have been fine. Would have been all behind her. But now she over here going sideways, and I was like, now we gotta side eye you because that's some next level shit. In another interview with Yara Shahidi, and the black interviewer was saying, Yara, you know you an inspiration for all these little black girls out here, and she goes say, no, all women. Bitch, fuck all women, specifically black women. Even though, in my opinion, she is light skinned and we need some more dark chocolate mommies out here. But that's a side note. And Gina really could have just let it go. Support your black co-star. I can name maybe 7 black actresses off the top of my head. Okay? And we get roles that always have to have something to do with poverty or crime or slavery or something like that. Okay? And yes, I do understand the Latino women usually get the fiery, sexy role with the accent or a maid or something like that. But you know, you get other roles than that. The reason why I really fuck with Widow when I saw it this weekend was because at least Viola Davis, as nappy-haired, natural she was, beautiful nonetheless, she was out here making out with Liam Neeson's. Somebody was saying he was fine, but I was like, where? So, like, you know, like that, and that's like a really good role, because, oh, wait, never mind. I was going to say some spoilers, but never mind. But, like, this was a really good role. Shows her taking charge and shit. Another example is definitely everything that's happening with the police right now. we gonna take a step back. We gonna make it really serious right now. I lost my brother in like a gang involved shooting, and that was maybe 6-7 years ago. And to this day, the cops have still not found this killer. Obviously, I doubt they were looking. Trash. But Bet money. If Lil Ben was out here and got shot, and no matter if it was gang related, they would have automatically called in the cavalry to figure out and solve the murder, right? So we are raised, most of us are raised in the country, America, that basically tries to teach us to hate ourselves, our skin color, our hair, our lips, our bodies, our culture. But damn near everybody want it. So I'm really confused what anti-blackness is. Because you hate us, but you want to be us. Right? As my roommates like to say, everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want nigga problems. And if that ain't tried and motherfucking true in this here US of A, I don't know what is, okay? And, I should probably preface this with the fact that even me, at one point or another, I was anti-black. Okay? Yeah, I said it. It was almost like I thought because I had to try so hard to be Latina that I had to deny my blackness. If you saw me, you would think I'm blackity black, okay? That's like, you go think I'm black. That's it. The way I act, the way I talk, my skin, my hair, you'll think I'm black, right? So I fought so hard against the anti-blackness in the Latinx community that I denied my own blackness. Not only was parts of my family like, Shanine, get your shit together, because they was like, look at your skin. What are you? Because you're not white? My brother actually used to curse me out a lot. But coming to college, meeting like my group of friends, we actually thought about it a lot, and they actually got me to like think about it and accept the fact that I can be both. And that's also when I discovered the term Afro-Latina. So I have the culture, I have the Hispanic culture, but I have the roots of an African. And that just goes to show anybody can be anti-black. Whoo, child. There's some people on campus that's anti-black, knowing damn well you was born from a black vagina. Okay? You were once a little sperm in a black man's balls. Okay? And you really go not appreciate the beauty, versatility, and fierceness that is a black woman? Okay? I'm shocked. Okay? Because race, we go drop some knowledge. Race was created by the colonizers, okay? There was no such thing as race before these little white people started going and wanting to conquer and categorize. Yes, categorize. Because I'm going to let y'all know right now, the only reason they made races was so that they can categorize and colonize and be sure which parts were which and which people belong to which land that they were stealing it fucking from, okay? I said what I said. And this is not to promote white guilt. Because if that's one thing I hate, it's a little white person coming up to me and say, I did not do those things. No, your ancestor did. But in your everyday life, some of your ignorance perpetuates the cycle that keeps anti-blackness, racism, anti-Semitism, or is it just Semitism? I don't know. Y'all look that up and figure it out for me. But that it keeps the whole cycle going. So when I speak for you to learn or to school me. Shit. Okay? I have a steep learning curve. So if I'm wrong, I accept that shit and I move on and I learn from it. But yeah, anti-blackness is like a real fucking issue. Like, I can even think of the amount of times where I've like been with my family and they've made like a comment on how I'm getting darker. Like, well, bitch, what you want me to do? It's summer. Wear sunscreen? Black people don't need sunscreen. Haha, which is a joke. Please wear sunscreen. Anybody can get skin cancer. But yeah, and it's like they're making a joke, but if you think about it, hearing that shit over and over again, that could really fuck you up. Like, look at Spice. Everybody basically jumped down Spice's throat. She's a Caribbean artist, and she didn't actually bleach her skin, but she pretended that she bleached her skin, and everyone thought it was real, and they were like, what the hell are you doing? You're supposed to love your black skin, blah, blah, blah. And it was because she had created a new song talking about bleaching her skin, and basically talking about anti-blackness and how we're made to love European features and being lighter because that means you're better somehow. I will say that black hair is the only hair that grows up to the sky. Okay? We are the only ones that get to bask in the sun. Okay? We were made for beauty. Because I don't know if y'all see some of these white people in the sun, they get red like a little fucking lobster. Okay? They're not cute when it's sunny outside, okay? Their hair, limp, lifeless. Sheds every fucking where too. Okay? Would not be me. Unless I'm buying a wig or something like that, but I don't know. But so yeah, y'all, I'm telling y'all, there's this whole idea of anti-blackness, and that's exactly why they trying to say that Jesus is white. Okay? My question is, how did he survive with that light skin? If they believe the whole evolution thing, right? He should have gotten at least a tan for him to be able to survive the hot temperatures and hot weather, right? But that's me. I'm just saying. Yeah, y'all. I don't know. I'm like, I could go on, and I probably will. But I honestly, after learning to love myself, I don't want any of my children to have that kind of self-hate, or even like, because I didn't even think it was self-hate, you know? So like, I don't want my children to go through that. And like, sadly, that's something I'm not gonna be able to control. Because I could say one thing, TV's gonna say another thing. And there are like all these ideas that no, the world's gonna change. Do y'all realize that slavery was 2 motherfucking generations ago? Okay? Time really has not changed that much Okay? They still killing all black people, y'all. They still throwing us in chains. They just may not be the chains that they used back then. Okay? And if you think about it, I'm not sure how we can be anti-black because white people wanted to be black and have the black culture so bad. Bitch, what y'all think South Africa is? Not a lot of black people live in South Africa, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that. It was colonized by the white people. Okay? And a lot of white people still live there. And they got the low accents and shit. Bitch, you're not cool. Okay? So, I don't know, y'all, because I'm really trying to wrap my head around it, and I have been for a really long time, because the idea that white people created the anti-blackness and that it has diffused into every single race, religious sect, any kind of categorization on the planet is really motherfucking something, okay? We were learning in class the other day, even though I had heard about it a long time ago, but you know how little white teachers love to bring up little race tests that they act like POCs I've never heard of before. The doll test. And so basically, there's a white doll and there's a black doll. They've done this doll with other races too. But the original was the white doll and the black doll. And they have white children and black children. And they, like, obviously one by one, because don't make sense if you have them all in those bitch together. And they tell the child, boy or girl, doesn't matter, which doll is the bad doll. More often than not, they will choose the black doll. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm about to get emotional. It tugs at my fucking soul when I see the experimenter then ask, which doll looks like you? And then they look to the black doll, even though they had just clearly said it was the bad doll, and they pick it up. Some of the kids hesitate because they're cognizant enough to realize that they basically just called themselves bad. Can you imagine that that's the shit kids are walking around with nowadays? Basically the shit I was walking around with a couple years ago. Anti-blackness, y'all. It's everywhere. But solution, okay? Learn. Do what I did. Meet new people. Talk about it. Honestly, if I had like been quiet little meek person, I would have never talked about it. Not saying you have to step outside your comfort zone all the time, but you gotta step outside your comfort zone some motherfucking times, okay? How else are you going to challenge yourself? Okay? You only live one life, y'all. Well, unless you believe in reincarnation, then you live multiple lives. But technically, you're not the same person you were in your last life. So, never mind. Do everything you can to grow yourself as a person. And that may mean dropping people. Yes, I said it. There are a couple people that I have known that have said some really out of pocket shit, and I don't associate with them no more. Okay? And if I do have to associate with them, I do the bare minimum. I'm cordial. But I'm like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and that's it. And I try to leave. Because now I know we're not vibing, okay? We're not on the same energy wavelength. So I can't really fuck with you like that. Also, talk to those people too. Because, like, you don't gotta vibe with them, but if it comes to a point where you are talking to them about stuff, shit like this, anti-blackness, racism, whatever it is, I'm not gonna lie, racist people, sometimes they will have the most outlandish explanations. Okay? For either why they are or are not racist. Because their sister's cousin's boyfriend's third cousin twice removed is black. So they cannot possibly be racist. But whatever. Talk to them, because not only will that further your understanding of what ignorance does, but it may unlock some shit in you too. Yeah, I said it. Because y'all know sometimes somebody will say a little joke. Okay? And in certain places it's fine. Literally earlier I was like, because we supposed to have a meeting. And I was like, black people are always late. And we're all joking and making little jokes and interceding. Oh, but we not late for that airport though. And we just, cracking little jokes. But we understand that it's not solely because we are black. Okay? But because of the culture we developed, the cultures other people have developed too. Because we know it's not just black people. Okay? But then you look at all the little white people around us, and you could tell they was getting a little uncomfortable, okay? And that teaches you something too. Why are you uncomfortable? Cracker? What have I done to make you uncomfortable? You did not need to be listening to my conversation, A. And B, this shit's funny. We're cracking jokes out here. You not laughing? That's because you have turned it into a stereotype. And you have decided that all black people are late because they're black. That's not the case, okay? That's like saying all white people can't cook because they only use salt. I've had some white people throw down, okay? She usually, the thicker ones, because they eat, so, they can cook. I don't know about some of you skinny ones, but no offense to all y'all white people that's about to listen, because I ain't met y'all, so I don't know what y'all cooking. I know what y'all abilities in the kitchen is, or is not. Ain't. I don't fucking know. I could cook, just so I don't think I'm talking shit. Like my food slappity slaps. Anybody can tell you that. Literally anybody. I bake too. Wife me. Somebody out here. Because it's just, even for papers, y'all, I'll marry you for some papers. Oh shit, I shouldn't be saying this. This is public. Well, it's too late. Y'all don't know my identity anyway. I'm anonymous, so. But yeah, y'all, no, it's trife life out here, y'all. Okay? And I just want to say, as a closing statement before we wrap this shit up, if we want equality, first we must have solidarity, okay? So we cannot be anti-black within our own society and have colorism and prejudice and black men empowering. Shit, I don't know why that was so hard for me. Not empowering their black sisters, or black women bringing their black brothers down. Okay? Like, it's a two-sided motherfucking coin. Okay? But also, all that dark skin, light skin shit, the lighter skin you are, the more white you got in you, okay? No shade. I'm just saying. So, essentially, you are promoting whatever slave master raped your ancestor. That is what you're promoting every time you say you are better than a dark-skinned person, okay? Think about that. Light skins. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this shit up because it's about, oh shit, it's about 31 minutes. Okay, so who's trying to keep hearing people say some really ignorant shit about black people? Nobody.